Welcome back everybody to another episode of the GC Informer. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracula, and today I've got some news for you all. Why did I sing that? I don't know. We will start with news for people who like VR and are interested in VR. The Vive Pro, the sort of updated version of the HTC Vive with much better specs. I love my Vive, but hot damn, this one is a lot better. Is having its price point revealed to the public, and it is $800, and it'll be £800 because Brexit. And not only that, if you are interested in VR in general but can't afford that admittedly very high price tag, you will be able to get the original Vive, which I will remind you is still very good, for $100 less. They are lowering the price of that, meaning that VR is becoming slowly more and more acceptable and accessible to the general populace, which is a positive thing because VR is fucking great. The Pro has more sensors on the front along with better displays on the inside, as well as the ability to connect to up to, I think it's 5 base stations, whereas the current iteration of the Vive only allows you to connect to 2. This does double the space that you can actually use a Vive in, from 5 by 5 meters, which is quite a large space admittedly, to a rather amazing 10 by 10 meters. That's insanity. There is no way on earth in this country that I will have enough space for that. That's a huge space. That's bigger than most, in fact it's bigger than all of the rooms in my house. There is no room in my house that is even remotely big enough for that. And the only one that's remotely big enough for the 5x5 one is below me and a bit busy. So, you know, if you have a ton of room that you want to a ton of room that you want to use, then by all means get a Vive Pro with 4 base stations and have a huge VR space, you lucky bastard. And on to some depressing news, because of course we can't have nice news in this world all the time. Farcry 5, a game that I am actually quite looking forward to, it looks very interesting in its own way, will have microtransactions. Because of course it does! Because it's a AAA game, because on top of the Digital Deluxe Edition, the Season Pass, which it does have, and the Collector's Editions, and the Special Edition, and probably multiple versions of the Season Pass, just won't make enough money. Couldn't possibly make enough money. Needs a little bit more from microtransactions in a single player game. You might be tempted to go, oh but wait, it's just for the multiplayer which Far Cry 5 will have. No, it's not. They are in the single player as well. And while some people are defending it saying they're cosmetic only, in a specific part of the revealing statement by Ubisoft, they can be used by players as an option to speed up progression in the game. That doesn't sound like it's just cosmetic and won't affect gameplay to me. That sounds like something that affects gameplay very much. And also, I really hope that's not the fucking case in multiplayer, because then you've got another Star Wars Battlefront 2 on your hands, and we know how fucking well that went, don't we? Yes, we do, games industry. Stop this bullshit. Please. You're not going to, but please. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of reporting on it. I hate you all. You're terrible people. Not the indies. Well, not most of the indies. Just the big ones. Oh, and the little shitty indies like the Digital Homicides. I hate you lot too. But there's not many of you. Not many of that bad anyway. And that brings us to the end of another GameCast Informer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a share, whatever you like. Our social links are down in the description, along with a link to our Discord, which I hope you join. I hope you join in some lovely chat with everybody. We're really trying to just build the base of our community there. You can keep notified on everything that we do. A little bit better than YouTube does, because YouTube is a bit shit at doing that. But oh well. That is all from me, and I will see you next time for more news.